ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I'll do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car take it tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fault, I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told it if it's all me, everything is on me.
Alright, hey honey buns, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here ever, welcome for the first time. I'm Meela Vanderbuilt, and today we are doing just video creation things. I'm going to start off by using Second Life, but I'm also going to show some tips and tricks for GTA, roleplay, or music videos. But before we get started, if you're here, say hi in chat so I can say hello to you. I see Colleen. Is my mic too far? Pizza, Winter, Mia, Misty, Thana, Yams, Robons. How are you guys? I was over here watching bad reality TV on Discord before I joined, and I was like, let me get up off here, get on stream. But over the past couple of months or so, I think as I experiment with creating more content for like TikTok and Reels and stuff, and even a video that I have coming out this Saturday for just like a roleplay video, I felt like it was time to do a nice like remake of this stream. We did a similar stream a while ago, it might have been a whole year ago. Hey Kevin! So I thought it'd be cool to catch up because I've also been using 2 different video editors, and I've been using 2 platforms to record. Hey HW! So I figured we could do it! And I'm gonna keep randomly doing this, just to be a troll. But how are you guys? How's your week going so far? Alright, I'm gonna start in Second Life. I'm hot. I only just turned my air on. I don't know why I waited all day. Apparently we're in a heat wave. Hey George, how's it going? Alright. Let me get my beverage poured really quick, and I'm gonna log into Second Life. We'll see what GTA server I go into to show you guys, because the server I was planning on going into deleted my character, so womp womp there. And the other one I usually go into has a really long queue sometimes, and I haven't tried to get in, so we'll see. But let's start in Second Life anyway. How's your week been, Kevin? I also made a music video the other day, and I did it a little different than I usually do, and that kind of inspired me. I was like, I want to do more videos because it was so easy, so I'm going to show you guys how I did it really quick. Usually these videos take me a while, but recently it's been decent. Hey Natal, hey Thana. Oh my god, how are you feeling now, Thana? Hey Raven. Thana, don't forget to DM me. I still need your address to send you your little prize for winning. Is it? Oh, Tinza? Thank you, Tinza. How are you? Oh my god. Hold on. I haven't logged in since last stream. Hold on. I've got so many no cards. I'm logging in. Hold on. Let me clear my screen a little. But I'm glad people are sending note cards and not just IMs, because I never see the IMs. Okay, cute. Okay, cute. Let me switch over now, guys. This camera. I was experimenting with a different camera today, and things are crazy. Hey, Carmen. Oh my gosh. So yeah, my road trip video is coming out Saturday, and that's kind of what inspired me to want to post about how to create videos. That and my little like ratchet dance video that was showing off my weekend sale items. Oh my god, Thana, I have been going through the same for the past day and a half. Yesterday I was supposed to do a productivity stream, and child, Mother Nature said no. So I'm gonna actually be filming this music video here. If anybody wants to come be in it with me, I'm gonna drop the location. We're just gonna dance, to be honest. So wear something cute. How do I get there? Hold on. So one thing, I'm gonna show you a couple of different, you know what, hopefully. I didn't update my Nvidia, and I knew it wasn't gonna work. My favorite way to record is using the Nvidia GeForce experience. I'll show you what that looks like on my computer. But I saw that they had an update yesterday, and I started downloading it earlier, and I didn't finish, and I was like, I'll do it after stream. But I forgot that in order to get Black Dragon to work with your GeForce, or I don't know if Firestorm works easy, but for Black Dragon, you have to keep your graphics drivers up to date. Camera image on both streams is good. Okay, good. Does this camera look a little more clear than usual? I've been playing around. I'm streaming right now. Usually, for some reason, for this camera, I usually stream in 720, but I'm streaming it in 1080. I didn't know if that will come out right or not. All right. I should change this outfit for this because I've been in this every single day. But here is the slurl if you want to come be in this video with me. Ravens, don't be scared. Wait, scared to update what? Your drivers or Black Dragon? I never update Black Dragon, but for recording video or even just getting the most features from your graphics card, always keep that updated. So I update my game ready driver and my studio driver every single time there's an update. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you what I had to do on GeForce. Let me, instead of sharing Black Dragon, I'm gonna share my entire display. Make sure it's the right one. Hold on, trying to find Black Dragon. Oh wow, this is cropped funny. Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl. No. You don't have to feel no pressure. Okay, so I keep seeing this question on like Facebook. People are like, what do you guys use to record? What do you guys use to record? I saw someone the other day using Bandicamp, and there is absolutely no reason that you need to be recording on anything that's going to put a watermark on your video. If you have any computer that has an Nvidia graphics card, you have a built-in recorder. If you have Windows, you have a built-in recorder. And if you don't have either of those, I'm gonna show you how to work OBS to do the same. But I am currently gonna show you, first I'm gonna show you the GeForce experience, which comes on your computer if you have an Nvidia graphics card. So for me, for most games, it'll naturally pick it up in the games. Don't know if I'm back yet. Hope I'm back. My camera broke. Oh wait, there we go. Did it freeze again? Oh. When I don't update my graphics card, my stream does not like it. So hopefully I'm back. I didn't think about that either. That's just been an issue with the past 2 updates. Like I cannot stream if it's not updated. Okay, are we back? Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it in Black Dragon window because I feel like, I don't know what's causing the issue. I don't know what's causing the issue. Sometimes when I show my full display on stream, it acts up. But anyway, once you do have GeForce, once you have the, like your viewer added or go to that programs file, that's where I added it from, then you'll be able to hit Alt and Z and you'll get like your GeForce like recording menu and it'll have a couple options to either turn your mic on, turn your mic off, capture desktop audio, and of course record. You can also set up short keys to do that, or keybinds, or whatever the hell you call them. I use Alt and F9 to automatically record. Again, if you do not have your graphics card updated, it's just not going to work for you. So that's not working for me right now, so I wouldn't be able to record that way. Thank you guys. So for me, the other option is your Windows. So if you have a Windows computer, you come with Xbox, has like a recording feature. I think I may have uninstalled mine. Okay, I'm gonna show you my display. It might freeze my stream. If it does, we're not gonna show the display again. But Windows G opens up your Xbox recorder. You'll see that you have the options over here. I did disable this because I didn't want both running on my computer, so I don't have the option to start recording, but it's the same thing. You'll have to go to the settings in Xbox if it's not like recognizing Black Dragon, and then just set it up that way. I don't trust this display capture, so I'm gonna go back to this. Thank you. And then of course, the third option is OBS. OBS is a free software. It is what I use for streaming, but you can also use it for recording, of course. I am gonna show you what it looks like. Let's just all cross our fingers that my computer doesn't, my stream doesn't freeze. It's OBS that's causing the issue right now. This OBS, you'll have to ignore like that middle window. This is everything else. So usually when I'm recording, I create a scene called just full game. That'll usually have just like my full screen being my game, and you can just easily record. Like you don't have to be streaming or anything to use OBS, but you can also modify your settings. I hope it lets me do this without crashing. Is it even showing that? Wait, hold on. I don't think it's gonna show you my settings menu, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, so for your settings, here, let me just show you what to like put here. Let's go back to, shit, did I freeze? No, hold on. I'm freaking out because I'm thinking I'm gonna freeze. Let's go back to this, put this here. Let me find my chat because I lost it again. Hey DT, how are you? So for video settings, this is just what I put it on. If you want to record like 16:9, I record 1920x1080 because honestly, I don't know. I've always done that. I don't know if you can record 4K in OBS. You can try, but I don't have it. I can't change it right now because I'm currently streaming, but these are my video settings, and honestly, these have worked for me. But when I do use Nvidia, you can tell the quality is just like crazy high. You have the option to record in 4K on Nvidia. Here, I usually record 1920x1080. Honestly, it didn't occur to me till just now that I've never tried 4K. I don't know if it has the capability, but Nvidia does. One more thing I do want to show you about Nvidia. Open your Nvidia control panel. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the graphics cards that start with like 30 and 40, they have a new video enhancement thing. It's like using AI to increase the quality of your like resolution. You can go all the way up to 4. That's when it can start affecting performance, and I felt like I didn't need to go up that high, but you can also enable this so you have even crisper, clearer videos, which is super useful. Let's go back to this. I am good, thank you. Trying to stay alive. I didn't update my graphics card and my stream's yelling at me. Okay. So are we good on recording? Don't go out there and buy a recorder. Sorry for people with Apples. I know nothing about Apple. I don't know what you could use, or I assume there are recorders, but if you have a PC, you have just Xbox controller, use your window key and G to get to it and get to all the settings and everything. If you have an Nvidia's graphic card, that's even better because you can use that recorder. So that Alt Z, but go to your GeForce experience first if you can't open up like Black Dragon or Firestorm. And then lastly, if neither of those work for you, use OBS. I guess Apple people could also use OBS. Yeah, update, yeah. It was yesterday, and I can't even record right now in Black Dragon. Oh, that's complicated. Because I'm on OBS. I'm gonna have to open up the second instance of OBS to actually film this video. I'm glad, George, because I see people all the time on like Second Life Facebook talking about they just bought a video recorder or they bought XYZ. Don't do that. Anyway, so once you are in your viewer, if your computer can handle Black Dragon, I recommend Black Dragon for creating videos. One thing you're going to notice, it does take a lot more resources on your computer and things will probably res in a lot slower. People always have that commentary in my streams that things are resing really slow for me, but Black Dragon is a heavier like graphics viewer, but it is absolutely beautiful. But I can go outside. I think if I go outside, you'll see more detail. Things are just not resing for me today, y'all. I'm gonna relog her really quick. But I'm just going to show you a couple of different options. What I really like about Black Dragon that no other viewer has is one, head tracking. And I think head tracking is really like trendy, especially when it comes to if you create TikToks and stuff like that. Head tracking basically moves your camera wherever your avatar's head moves. So it can like shake your camera, you can like control how much movement it does. You can also rotate your camera in a way that you can't do in any other viewer. And then you have a bunch of just like visual settings, like you can make it black and white just on screen. You can do a bunch of things. So Nvidia 3070. Is that, I got a 40, I didn't get the newest one. I don't have a 4090. I think I might have a 4080. Okay. Things are resing slowly, like you'll notice. Things res slowly. I also have my draw distance only on 117. You can't see my full viewer, can you? Let's do this. I don't usually have my full viewer showing, but I want you to be able to see all of it. Okay. So the first thing, how do you move around and jump to places? You just double click. That saves me so much time. I double click to get everywhere I need to go. Malaysia, I know nothing about any of that type of talk. I have no idea what that even means. But I'm gonna bring this lower right now so we don't have to try to res too much in the background. That's another thing, keep in mind when you're recording video. If you don't need much of the background, keep your draw distance as low as possible. A couple things that you want to do to make your videos look the best. You want to, one, of course, record at your highest resolution because you're going to probably start to decrease that, especially if you're trying to upload to Facebook or to Instagram. You're going to be on lower, you have to like upload to lower resolutions unless you want them to automatically decrease it, but that can like affect your quality. So I'll get into uploading and what you should upload to and all that. Hey Kamara, hey Yesidia. But yeah, so what I usually do, so the features I want to focus on first, let's just talk about camera movements, and then I'll go into head tracking, camera smoothing, and then we'll go into like visual effects. But for me, I like to utilize a zoom. I've talked about this in a couple of different videos. You do Control-0 to kind of zoom in on your avatar, and that makes you look a little like, I don't know, it's just a different kind of zoom. So I don't know how to explain this one. Wait, let me turn her this way so we don't have too much background. No worries, Malaysia. I need to figure it out. I've been saying for weeks that I'm going to put all my specs in the description, but I gotta like go to Cyberpower and figure them out. So this is naturally what my viewer looks like, and I'm holding down Control and Alt to move my camera like this. I hold down Alt the most, and then with my mouse and move my camera around. I still see people using like these little camera controls. That's gonna come out super choppy in a video. I don't know, unless you have a specific reason. But if you just hold down your Alt key and drag with your mouse, that's how you can kind of move a little more naturally. And then for me, when I need to like move a certain way, like not rotate, but actually move the camera, I do Control Alt, there's a lot with nails on, Control Alt and Shift. And that lets you like pan in different directions. That can be super useful depending on the video. I'm using that a lot more when I'm doing roleplay videos because it just like kind of lets me go character to character a little smoother. Hey Coco. So I really like that feature, but camera controls are gonna be kind of a big deal. especially as you're navigating a roleplay type video. But anyway, control 0, that zooms you in. I like just looking big in my videos. Like I like taking up as much screen space as possible because I feel like it makes it look more realistic. I think it looks even better in music videos. I just feel like for some reason when I watch a music video and they're like this far or they're not taking up enough of the frame, the video doesn't look as good. So, and also tell me if I'm talking too fast, y'all. When I start talking about videos, I get hyper and talk too fast. Blaze computer? What's Blaze? But anyway, I like taking up as much frame as possible with me and everyone that's in the video. So that's why I do control 0. Control 9 resets the camera. Control 8 goes out a little further. So if you're doing like that, what is that? Like fish eye? What do they call that? That kind of look? It kind of creates that effect when you do F8. So that could be cool for videos too. And of course, F9 resets that too. The camera controls does have 2 buttons that allows you to rotate in ways that no other viewer can. Like you can do stuff like this in this viewer. I don't think you can do that in any other viewer. I like doing as much as possible while I'm producing the video instead of trying to do it in post when I'm trying to edit. So features like this, I'm obsessed with. So you can do that. Also, if you are creating content for like TikTok and Reels, sometimes I film this way. Like you can film in different resolutions for like TikTok and stuff, but a lot of times I will legit rotate my camera and film that way. And it'll give me that perfect 9:16. Fisheye. See, I don't know the terms. Okay, let's open up preferences. So Control P. This will be the same in Black Dragon or Firestorm or whatever else you're using. I know someone introduced me to Alchemy the other day or was like talking about they had another big update. I still haven't tried that viewer. You know, I think Black Dragon might have me by the chokehold, so you know how it is. Hold on, getting us some music. Okay. So my settings, I always go to the camera. We might be here for a second. This needs to be a whole chapter. I need to like signal to myself to make this a chapter. But there's a lot of different things that I do in terms of operating my camera. Of course, one, I do have cinematic head tracking on. So when I'm not like zoomed in or anything, you can lightly see my camera moving. I don't keep it up that high. I keep it on usually 0.5. But if I were to like turn it up, is it turn it up? I think if you turn it down is when it gets like a little crazier. Like you can see the shake a little more. I'm gonna show you how to make that even more intense, and that is also way more intense when you're dancing. Yeah, anything that can prevent me from editing, I'm gonna try to do. But let's do this part first. So when you are using cinematic head tracking, if I am zoomed in, so if I do like this and want to focus on this area, it's not gonna do anything. Like you're not gonna see my head tracking at all. Like let me start a dance just to kind of give you an example. If I'm not touching my zoom or anything, you can see my camera moving. I'm gonna increase it just so you can see. Is it increase? Yeah, decrease makes it go crazier, right? So you can see my camera moving. The moment I try to zoom in on her, it's gonna stop. So it only does it when you're not zoomed in on your avatar. But if you want a closer visual, you'll just have to edit some of the settings here. So open up your camera controls. Like for me, I want it facing her. So I'm gonna put myself on the front view. You can also save presets that'll help out with this. I'm gonna turn it off for a little bit just so I could get the right angle on her without it moving too much. But you wanna scroll down to camera preset options and basically make a preset for whatever the scene is. So I honestly always have to see. I immediately moved it. But I always have to play with these to see exactly what they move. But you'll want to play with these to get the angle for whatever this is. So I did control 0, so it could be in a little closer. Like I can move right to left. Usually when I do dance videos, honestly, I put so much focus on her ass. So sometimes I have it right behind her. Sometimes when I'm just like walking around, that's kind of the vibe I want for it too. Let's just get this. So I'd say I'd kind of want it there. I can use my little roller thing on my mouse to roll back and it'll still work for head tracking. And put head tracking back on. It's gonna be really intense because I turned it so low. I don't know, DT, I'll check it out. Let me move this. But see, now you can kind of, I didn't move my chat to the other side. Hold on. I can't even see my own screen. But now it's like at an angle that I would want. And I can still use my roller mouse part here as long as I don't click on anything. If I click, it's not gonna continue to follow. But if I needed to like change anything about it, I'd open preferences again. You'll notice my HUDs and stuff are in the way. Like I couldn't just film with this right now. To hide your HUDs, you'll do Alt, Shift, and H. Alt, Shift, H. Those will go away. To hide your whole interface, it's Control, Alt, and F1. So that'll give you a completely clean screen that you can work with. And we'll test that out, DT. One good thing though, you can always move your HUDs, or like if you have a dance HUD on, you can still click different dances and stuff without like messing up your angle or your view or anything. And you'll notice the dances where she moves her head the most are the ones that kind of go crazy. And it would be the same like if I were walking with her. Like I can stop her from dancing really quick. I'm on front camera though. Yep. So head tracking is still kind of on. My avatar just does not move her head all that much. Yeah, it's super useful. So when you do your like camera presets down here, you can save them too. So you can have a bunch of different ones. I used to always struggle with this because I'm like, it's not working. So you would just put the name here and then hit like new preset, and it'll also show up in your camera controls. So like I have one named Booty. And you can reset if you ever like mess anything up. How do you hide the cursor? So it's the same. So if you hide your interface, so Control, Alt, and F1, it's gonna hide your entire interface. Oh, you guys can't see my cursor. If you're filming through, what's this? OBS. All you have to do is double click on your window capture and go to properties, and then you can uncheck capture cursor. But here, I'll show it for you right now. But like if I do Control and all of that, well, we're in OBS, so you can still see it, but it wouldn't show up there. I often film with my, what is this thing called? Interface on. So for Nvidia, I'll drop the link in the comments. You actually have to install something on your computer to hide the cursor if you're recording with Nvidia like recorder. So I'll drop the link to that in the description. It's completely separate. It's super easy to install it. You just put it in the program file. But OBS, all you gotta do is go to properties, and then I believe on the Windows like Xbox recorder thing, it's just a setting. Hey ads, I am great. How are you? Yeah, head tracking makes it look so cool. Hey Maya. Okay. Hey Arya. Is it Arya? All right, so what did I show you? Oh, the next thing that I usually do, I'm gonna go back to rear view. And then always when I want to get back to head tracking, like if it's not moving because I might be zoomed in and don't really know, to be honest, you just hit escape. And when you hit escape, it'll start doing it again. I usually smooth out my camera as well. So that's another thing that's in your camera controls, so your camera options up here. There are 3 that I usually do. I do camera lag, smoothing, and zoom time. And depending on what you want the effect to be, it's like how much you want to use and which ones you want to use. For those like kind of cinematic looks, when you're getting like B-roll or you're trying to like pan through an area or something, this is usually what I use when I'm like showing off a location. I'll increase camera lag, I'll do smoothing and zoom time. That's gonna make my camera move so slow, but like this is usually the effect that it creates. Like I don't even have to touch it at this point. I put a target on it and I can let go. I usually do a couple of different versions of that. Like I'll just like put my mouse somewhere on her center and drag a little bit and let it do its own thing. Of course you can direct it if you need to. It's very easy to get out of control when they're super high up. I also will like cam this far out and just hit escape and like let it come back to me. A lot of people buy special like buy a special mouse for this. You don't even have to do all that. You just need to edit your camera options, and you can also do this in Firestorm. And depending on which camera direction you're in, like you notice how mine flipped around, it's because I'm on the rear camera. If I was on the front, it would have stayed on the front of me. Oh my god, you got hit by a car. Hope you're doing better. I know, glad you're okay. But for me, for like vlogs and stuff, or like little role play videos, like the one that I have coming out Saturday, shameless plug, I usually keep it fairly low, and I usually keep the camera lag the lowest for those type of videos because it's just a little harder to control your camera when you have that up pretty high. Even smoothing could probably go down. And this makes it like even cute to cam people. Like even if I cam, oh, I can't cam them. Let me turn on my draw distance. I know, I left them underground. Oh. I don't want to cam random people. But yeah, it'll be smooth even when you go to cam someone. Let me see, what else? And then you can just hit default to put all those back. I can show you what they kind of look like separately. Like this is just with zoom time. It's still pretty smooth. For me, this is easy to control. Like my camera's not going super out of control. And like if I were to walk with this, it's gonna take a second to keep up with her because the zoom time's so slow. But this is easier to control. And then smoothing. Smoothing, I think, for me, makes it a little harder to control, but you can like pan in and out pretty easily. It's that camera lag one that makes it a little tough to control your mouse, but that's a useful one for if you just kind of want your computer to do the work. But yeah, super easy. Oh, fly cam is what people have. I don't know anything about a fly cam. I don't know how to control it. I've never used that option, so I never do that. I don't know what these are. I do disable camera constraints, so that just means I can cam to pretty much anywhere. That's useful because sometimes I'll cam really far away and then hit escape and let my camera just like slowly come back to me to create like those cinematic type looks. What else? I think that's all for like settings. I have not. Wait, how do you get your Xbox controller to work in Black Dragon? Is it through like flycam controls? That's one thing I've never been able to do. Oh. Oh. Really? This has just always been there and I never noticed? What? All this time I could have been using this. Okay, clearly I don't know how to walk very well with it though. I would need to control, like, mess with those controls. That's so funny. I didn't know you could use this. I'm dying. How convenient is that? I wasn't using that. Okay, another thing in terms of visuals, it's useful to, well, I know how to in Black Dragon. I don't know how to in Firestorm, but you can install graphic presets. I have a few here. I did a video on this a couple of weeks ago. I'm using the Swain Black Dragon presets, and it just has a bunch of different options that kind of do all the work for you in terms of your graphic settings. You'll probably have to go back into your camera settings to make sure those are where you want them, but it does all the rest of the work. I am so dead that I've never used it. People always ask me too, can you use an Xbox controller? I'm like, no, I don't know how. I am always learning with y'all. But yeah, this is one of my favorite settings to like film in. It does use depth of field quite a bit. I'm gonna show you guys the menu that has all of that. But graphic presets and then also wind lights are gonna make a huge deal for you when you're like filming videos. I also use the Swain Chocolate Series wind lights. There's also, he has like portrait wind lights. I also really like the Fox City ones. Those are really pretty. And I just play with the sun and moon to make sure like the lighting is hitting me nicely. I don't like using any artificial lights in my videos because I feel like artificial lights in Second Life, they move. Like when you're in video, you can see them move. and it doesn't look as natural to me as just like a light in my shadow. So I like to just be in natural lighting in SL. If I'm inside a building, I will de-render the exterior of whatever building I'm in if I don't want to completely remove the walls, and that'll also help light come in. I had no idea. I feel like I'm gonna have to play with that because I feel like that'll make it really easy to pan around too. I'm dead mouse. I've had my fair share. Okay. I have tried Reshade. I still just like Wind Light's better because I was using Reshade a lot for SL and GTA. But I feel like with graphic settings and certain Wind Lights, I didn't really like Reshade as much. Hey, India. Okay. What else? Wind Lights. Okay, so another menu that you have in Black Dragon that you don't have in other viewers. What's this called? Is it the Machinima sidebar? I think it's like for this specifically. But if you hit F1, you get this menu over here. I'm gonna move my chat over just a little bit so we can see it. Okay. Excuse me. Reshade allows like different, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like a wind light. It's like you have different view setting. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But like if you did something like this, like you could have easily done this in Reshade with the click of a button. So if you don't have Black Dragon and you're using Firestorm, Reshade might be really good for you because you can just completely change the look and feel. Like you can, I remember I used to use the cartoonized one. You could like do all types of stuff with it. Now that was in black and white for so long, I feel like my color is all messed up. Is it? That's what I always look like. But in this sidebar, my favorite settings are depth of field. Of course, depth of field is blurring out your background. And there's a section down here where you can control that. Yeah, Reshade is free. I don't have it installed on this computer and I feel like it might take me a second. Hey Sebastian, I'm good. How are you? I'm over here sweating. But yeah, it enhances it a lot. I think because I use Black Dragon, I don't use it, but if you can't use Black Dragon, Reshade is another really good option. Alright. Depth of field, of course, the more you increase this, the blurrier your background gets. The lower it is, like, kind of disappears. And then also your F number, so it'll help. Usually I decrease my F number if I'm in, or I increase it if I'm in a, like, group setting. I don't mess around with the other ones. So I only play around with these two until I get the perfect one. Whatever your mouse is focused on is gonna be the focus. So if I were to come off of me and like click this rock behind me, I'm out of focus, the background's in focus. So whatever you click on, that's your focus point. Barbie slumber, fuzzy wrists. Other things on this that I like playing with, of course, these post-processing, so you can change like your color and all that. You can make things black and white. It's on a scale, so you can do as much as you want. These are all really cool. I like using this setting kind of on, not that one. I like the chromatic one on music videos because I feel like it gives it a cool vibe, especially when you're like dancing around. And that's something I feel like people like to put in edits afterwards. Anything I don't have to do in an editor, I love doing just here. And of course you can change with your lighting and other stuff. I don't mess around with too much in here except depth of field and those like colors and stuff. And then that is everything for that, yeah. Because I didn't update my graphics, I don't think, well, I can't record right now. And I don't want to open a second OBS. So I'm going to use another video to show you a couple video editors. It's all a vibe. I need this picture. I'm in my Steve Jobs era. Sexy Steve Jobs. the rant the other day. Oh, that wasn't even GTA. That was Second Life. That was here in Bayside. Oh yeah, you might need to reinstall. It might have been an update or something. Hold on one sec, y'all. I feel like the color of my webcam looks weird. Alright. We lose the photo just in a hair base. Oh, love. Child, I wear hair bases. I like her with her bald vibe. Yeah. Actually, I might record a clip. Let's record a little clip. If I freeze, I won't record a clip again. I basically have to open 2 instances of OBS. Oh, I can show you aspect ratios really quick though if it doesn't like explode on me. So 1920 by 1080 is how I record just in HD. To do like TikTok size, just reverse that, 1080 by 1920. This is also what I use when I'm streaming on Instagram. I can show you how to stream on Instagram if you want. Hope it doesn't mess up stream. Okay, so then you would just need to stretch out your video to fit this. Let's not be in this. Let's be on this one. Let's hide. Or let's just change this. What's this? Excuse me. Crime has started. We don't have cops yet though. Make sure deferred rendering is checked or you won't get up the fields. Oh, good note. Hey, Carmen. Okay. I'm gonna have to move this because I need to record. Hold on. I am afraid this is about to freeze. This one. Okay. Well, at least you can see like a clean OBS. So if I wanted to record this, say I just want like a little moment. Let's do a dance. I'm just dancing in the street for no reason. For me, I like using Huds when I make videos, especially, I know a lot of people don't like Huds because you guys all use Firestorm and like your little built-in AO. Huds allow you to invite other people to your dance. This is what I was going through with y'all, but I was down there struggling. Let's do, so I'm gonna do Control-0 to get close to my avatar. I'm also gonna flip it to the front view. So let's use all of our little skills together. I'm going to open preferences, go down to my camera, and then I'm gonna turn off head tracking just for a second so my camera is not blowing my mind. And then we're gonna play around with these. She's out of focus. But oh, what do you want from me? Oh, I clicked on her. And like these, I literally never have any rhyme or reason for these. I don't ever know exactly which one does what. I just play around with them until they're where I want them to be. This is a little more complicated with depth of field on though. There she is. Now she's in focus. Now she's out. And I'll do Control-0. I think I would want it to come down a little. Okay, so the X offset, the focus offset helps keep her in focus for depth of field. And I'm also going to increase all my camera lag and smoothing. And then I'm going to also hide my HUDs with Control Alt H, and then my interface with Control Alt F1. Move her. It's not the most ideal dance for this. And then you just hit, oh wait, I didn't put on head tracking again. Damn, hold on. Let's put that back on. And then all you gotta do is record. And let it do its thing. And then after I get some of it shaking, I usually do a little bit of both. Then I'll like zoom around and do all this. I hate that shot. Let's not go closer. Okay. So now we're ready to edit something. Let's sneeze. Let's go back to this. I'm gonna close out this OBS. I'm gonna put my settings back though before I surprise myself next time. Close that one. Child, why did my air shut off? Usually I'm cold at this hour, but I'm sweating. Okay. So, any questions on capturing videos before we go look at an editor really quick? Guess I can move my chat back. And I'm gonna reset everything. I'm gonna reset these. I'm gonna reset my preset. Actually, I'm gonna put my head tracking back on 0.5. All right, cute. All right, so primarily I use Adobe Premiere. I've just gotten so used to it. Most recently though, I've been using CapCut. Like, I know we all use CapCut all the time for like TikTok and stuff, but they do have a web version that's so easy to use, and it comes with all of those super easy features for like transitions and effects and stuff. Let me open up a window. There was also Filmora. I used to use Filmora a lot because I feel like as someone who's just very new to video editing, Filmora was super easy. Hold on. I'm plugging my damn headset. It's my ass slipping and sliding on my mat. But yeah, Filmora has a lot of like templates and built-in things that make it easy for people who are really new to editing. You do have to pay for it. I forget how much it is. I used to have a link in all my bios, but I stopped using it. Just because I feel like Adobe Premiere makes it easier to do roleplay videos faster. Okay. Sorry, I needed to powder my nose. The point grind. Y'all got a ton of points. Damn, yams. Okay. Let me go to CapCut and log in really quick. CapCut also has an app, but for some reason I couldn't log in with TikTok on the app and I wasn't here for it. So, I don't know. I haven't used it for super big projects, but for music videos, it's easy. Let me. I love her balling in points. Bless their house. Oh, you and Thana always fighting for that top spot. Okay. I feel like this would be a little easier if I wasn't obstructing any part of this. Chat is a little bit of an obstruction too. Hold on. Won't be too bad.
Yeah.
I'll remove chat just for a little bit.
Ooh, yeah. Turn up for the night. Real things.
Ooh, 4th place? Damn, I did not know y'all had all these.
Yeah. I just wanna call on.
Yeah, I'm just catching up to Thana. Look at y'all. Duel.
Another thing I won't do.
Okay, so CapCut's super easy. You can log in with like Facebook, TikTok, what have you. I think it also has cloud storage, and it immediately like gives you the options of what size you want it. I'm gonna do 9:16 for that little video that we just recorded. Let's upload that little video. I'm like, y'all see this? I opened up my window browser.
All of this for you, babe. Nothing I won't do, babe. Weak for your love. Everywhere we go, it be alright.
Oh, the reason I didn't end up using this yesterday. So if you have longer videos, that's why I say other editors are a little better for like roleplay videos, because my roleplay videos, I usually will capture like an hour long video and not think about it. I do think it's smarter to record in clips, and I tried doing that on this last trip, but so much was going on. I was missing funny moments. It's not like Metal where you have the option to go back in time. I'm gonna show you guys that when I pull up GTA really quick. But I hope I can pull up GTA because I wanted to like combine elements from GTA and Second Life in a video, but we'll see.
Turn up for the night.
Yeah, CapCut. But CapCut's slow to upload. So this video is only 59 seconds. And y'all saw how long it took to upload that. Trying to upload an hour-long video, I was not feeling it. Not y'all being competitive. The app for CapCut, though, it looked more like Premiere. Like, you also had your audio tracks. But this makes it easy to do, like, you know, whatever you can do in the normal app. I'm just like randomly splitting this up so you can like split different tracks. One thing I like, when you delete something here, it ripple deletes for you. If I didn't want to do that, you can always Control Z and undo, or undo up here. And they have a lot, like they have stock videos, which I don't know if we'd ever need for a Second Life video, like maybe the beach, stock photos, photos of course. There's audio here. I don't know if this is copyright free. We'll talk about copyright free in a minute. And they have like all these text templates, so you don't have to get super creative. Like I'm no good with like thinking of text situations. So they have a bunch here that you can use.
Yeah.
I used, what did I use? I think I used this one on the video I made last week. Yeah. What I can say, if you're filming in 4K, you can still edit in CapCut in 4K. But when you export from CapCut, I wouldn't do more than 1080, because if you're uploading that, unless you're uploading to YouTube, but if you're uploading to Facebook or Instagram, they only allow 1080, and it's better for you to export your video in that resolution than have that application compress your video. Yeah, oh my god, do you not know about CapCut at all? I use them on my phone the most. They were initially only a phone app, so when I'm making reels and stuff, like I use CapCut for my phone. I'm just gonna show you on my, no. So like all my reels and stuff from Instagram, all my TikToks, I do all of those in CapCut on my phone. Even from like TikTok streams, not TikTok, Twitch streams, I take all my clips, put them in CapCut. But yeah, they have so many templates for things. And then not only that, but a lot of people in Second Life I've found like to do fancy transitions, and they have a bunch. I think I do have a pro account with CapCut. I think it's like $10 a month. It's cheaper if you buy the year, but I can't commit to people. But like here, so I added a random transition, and it can do stuff like that. Like you can increase the transition length if you wanted to. I feel like Second Life people love things like that. Or people that make Second Life videos. But they have all types. Like, there are hundreds. And you can really quickly and easily make a dynamic video. Like, it's so easy, y'all. Like, as long as you can film a good video, high quality video, you can do a million things with it, even if you have zero experience editing videos. I'm just literally adding a million different transitions. It's gonna look insane, but you know, we just want to see them. And all I'm doing is like splitting where I want the transition to come in and then adding it. But you notice like even more load in every time I scroll down. But like legit, people pay so much to like hire video editors to do these type of things too. Like you could figure it out if you felt like it or couldn't afford it. For me, I am a simple human being. I don't usually like transitions. Oh, am I frozen? She froze. I don't know why she froze. It's probably like, stop adding all these fucking transitions. It freeze. So it's a little unstable. And this is completely on the web though. Like I am just on a website. I'm on CapCut.com. I could show. Let me see if I can download CapCut editor. Yeah, all backwards. Oh, so you can download it. Let's download it. Open. I hit it like 1,000 times. Oh my god, yeah. People always ask me like how I'm smoothing my camera. They think I've like bought fancy things. I'm like, you don't have to buy anything. It's all on your computer. And the smooth stuff and all of that, that works in Firestorm too. Yes. I'm working on a video now, like all these date night suggestions around Bayside, and I've been like stopping by everyone's business and doing them. Okay, let's switch to the CapCut app. One thing I like about this computer, she gonna install things real quick. Oh wait, let me open it up first. Wow, that's it. Oh, and look at it, cause I deleted the app, but it added. I just installed you. Like, why aren't you the most up-to-date version? Not now. I didn't use the app recently because I couldn't log in because I have Pro and it wasn't giving me all my stuff. But we're not gonna do all this. This to me, oh wait, this is so tiny. Hold on. This looks like a little bit like Premiere Pro, but it's not the correct screen. Probably gonna have to do my display. It's not showing you guys. Oh, now it's showing. Now it's huge. I know, all the money, save all the money. CapCut. So you can import your video here. Let me find that same video. And then you just drag it down to your timeline. Oh, they also have, oh yeah, this is why I got Pro too, because with CapCut Pro, if you're using the actual app for it, it can identify and remove pauses, repeats, and filler words. Like it has that AI editor. A lot of people are spending a lot of money to use this. Like I know the company I work for recently signed up for one of those accounts and it's so expensive every month, but CapCut can do it. It's not perfect, but it can save you so much time, especially if you're creating like a YouTube video and you say a lot or anything like that. Or if you're filming like a Second Life talk show or something, you want to cut out all the ums and the awkward pauses, you can do that. Also, it's a good first edit. If you're doing a roleplay video and there are moments where no one's talking, it'll go in and just like cut all that out. So I do like that feature for it. And then other than that, it works exactly the same as the website editor. You can just move this, you can split it, you can add transitions. I forget where they are. Oh, they're up here. And they have all the same transitions that you have both on the mobile app and on the what's it called? Little website app thing. But it's super useful. Just be careful of like using things that say Pro, because if you work on it and then you go to export, it's gonna say you need a Pro account to export. Oh, did I not keep it? Do I have to like confirm? That's probably because I'm not Pro. There it is. Let's add one that will notice. This. Helps and doesn't do the watermark. Yeah. So with Filmora, if you don't pay for it, you're gonna have a watermark regardless. With CapCut, you're only gonna have one if you, well, you're not gonna have one. You either have to just not use Pro features or pay. So I do like that. But yeah, super easy. It has all the same things. It has the text templates here as well. So what I like is that it's the same everywhere. So if you are editing from your phone, if you're editing from desktop, like it's the same absolutely everywhere. And I love that for us because it makes it so easy. Also, you can do captioning, which I don't think you can do in Premiere Pro unless I just don't know about it, but I'm not talking here. But if I was talking, you could create captions. I use that so much when I'm on mobile. Super useful. If you make role play like shorts, reels, TikToks, YouTube shorts, captions are a huge part of it. Like those type of videos do so much better. You also have lots of filters. Like there's a lot here. So that's CapCut. I do think their Pro version is worth it if you use them a lot. I use them so heavily that it's worth it for me. Let me show you Premiere Pro really quick. We'll call Madre back. Let me. Now Premiere Pro is pretty pricey. I don't pay for mine though. I have a license through my job. I got to open a project. Hold on. There are features on Premiere Pro that I like best for roleplay videos. I'm gonna show you why. So it's pricey, but if you're gonna be doing a lot of roleplay videos, like you're creating a series or something for Second Life or The Sims or GTA or whatever, and you want it to kind of look like a TV show, I do like Premiere Pro best for that. Because let's actually open up a roleplay video. Where I put them? Black Dragon folder. No. We don't look naked. Hold on. Let me find a different one. Let's do this one. All right, so same thing with CapCut. Like, you drag things over, you put your videos and stuff over here, you drag it over. This is the thing that you're gonna edit. Of course, you have a track line, like an audio line, which I find useful because that's how I know where I need to put cuts and stuff. But one thing I really like about this is you can also open like a second video on the side. It's not even showing y'all. Hold on. Let's do display capture. Okay. So this is the video that I'm editing. But over here, I can also open like a secondary video if I wanted to like scroll through this video to find specific moments and insert them into my main timeline easily. I find that to be super useful just for the way that I edit. But it's the same here. I don't know how to mute stuff. Let's just like turn it down. It is a little more of a complicated editor, and I'm brand new to Premiere Pro, so I don't know all of the features. But I use a lot of keyboard commands, so C will bring up like a little splicing tool. You could also like click on the buttons over here, but when you're editing a lot, I find it useful just to do like little quick commands. V will bring back your point tool. When you hit delete in Premiere Pro, it literally is just going to delete, so you have to do a thing called ripple delete where you hold down Alt and then delete. But like if I wanted to split this right here, and if I wanted to take like a moment from this video, so say I wanted to have like a flashback scene or something, I could have this over here, hey Smoke Fest, and then I could hit mark in where I want to start like the little clip that I want to use, and then of course I do mark out, and it's going to take that entire section, and I can easily insert that section into my current track, which I find super useful. So I didn't even learn this until after I was doing all those videos where I was doing like flashback moments. But hold on, let me turn on audio. I don't know how else to turn on audio. There might be another way. Yeah, that actually was a really long clip. Did not realize. Follow me. But yeah, it'll go from us in the car and landing. I used the same video though, so if we were at the hotel and I wanted to do like a quick flashback moment, I could easily do it. So I think it's worth it. Premiere, like Adobe, is a little more pricey. If you're a student, just check to see if your school offers you it for free, because I never noticed that when I was in school, and like now that I know someone is going to my school, like one of my relatives is going to my school now, and I'm like, this whole time I could have had all of Adobe for free. Most schools offer it. But I like it. You also can have different packages to get like templates and stuff. They are pricey. I paid $30 a month for them. And that allows you to get all different types of assets. Like you'll see all the stuff from my YouTube videos. Like this is my ending screen, text and stuff. I don't use very many transitions. I don't even know how to get to them with Premiere Pro. So if you want like fancier type videos and you're not as skilled in video editing, I definitely say CapCut. When you're creating roleplay videos, if you want to be able to produce them faster and you don't need all those like fancy type things, I think Premiere Pro is a better option. But you can do it all in CapCut on a free CapCut account too. Okay. Is that all for that? I was going to show you GTA. The only difference with GTA is just how you record. So you have a couple of options. Of course, you have the same ones we mentioned. You have the Nvidia broadcast. You have Nvidia recorder, your Windows Xbox recorder, OBS. But with games, you can also use Metal. I wish Metal worked in Second Life, because Metal like allows you to go back in time. Like it'll capture moments that happened up to like 3 minutes ago to your current point, and I love that feature. But you can also record on it. But if you're making GTA roleplay videos, like I really want to, maybe I'll show y'all. We'll see if I can get into a server. My main server, I tell you, has like a massive queue. I'm nervous to do it right now because I haven't updated my graphics card with Second Life open. University require you to be in art program? Oh, that sucks. I don't think I'm gonna get into this city. Let's see. Freaking out. Wow. I don't know if Steam open. Maybe I'll pop in a Bayside. Hold on. Duh, why didn't I think of that the first time? How is Bayside not in my recents? Yeah, me. I'm not even logged into Steam. You know I haven't been in GTA in forever. But I want to show you guys Metal. So, I don't remember the Bayside IP. Oh wait. No, it's on my other computer. I have no idea. I don't know what these are. Is this one even up anymore? Let's go in here real quick. No. I probably left their Discord. Ciao. I have not gone on GTA in a century. So let's see if I can get into one. I hope I don't land down on somebody's there. But anyway, I'm saying Metal. It's MEDAL. What I do like about this is so good for GTA roleplay. Again, I'm just jealous that it doesn't work in Second Life because you can clip whatever. This is what I do or used to make all of my GTA roleplay videos. It's also what I used to make that server review video. This is how I capture roleplay. Otherwise, I would have days worth of videos on my computer taking up space. And this also comes with like a social media type account where you can automatically upload clips if you need to. Maybe I don't need to go into GTA to do this. I'm in clips? Why am I in this clip?
Man.
Oh, I wasn't this. I forgot all about this. This is like 2 seconds before I shot that one cop with the gun that he gave me. Wasn't my business. Did I get into the server? I don't want to. We'll have to do another video for GTA. But yeah, Metal, it's easy. It works just like that. All you have to do is clip a moment and it'll go back. I forget what the max is. I have no idea. I think you can go back up to 3 minutes. Oh, here it is. Oh, 20 minutes. So say you find something funny that, like, say you did a whole scene and it was all hilarious, you could literally clip back to 20 minutes ago up until the current moment. Or you could just like record ongoing. That was hilarious. Moments like that make me want to go back to GTA roleplay. I did apply for another server, so we'll see what they're all about. But yeah. All of the same concepts can be applied to any other game. Let me think. I could just like fly. Open another game really quick. Because I want to show y'all Metal. I remember I never heard of Metal until I started GTA roleplay. Okay. Oh, another thing that I do like in GTA roleplay, if you can find a city that has the Rockstar editor, I think I would have to do a whole video on the Rockstar editor, but it makes such good videos. I don't know what I'm doing. Beam is just like the lightest game on the face of the earth. Like, it takes no resources on my computer. Oh, I did though, because I felt like it looked similar. I used a moment from Beam in a GTA video. I don't know if anyone caught it. I feel like you could do the same in Second Life because it's just roads. I feel like it looks similar enough, except there's no one in the car. But on the car I was on, I didn't have tints. But like you could do whatever you want. That's loud. I'm just gonna show you how clipping works. Have y'all played this game? If you're a destructive person that just likes to see crashes all the time, it's addictive. I know. What I don't like about these GTA cities, like literally, there was one city I haven't been there. I haven't been on GTA in like 6 weeks period, but they deleted my whole character and everything because I hadn't been there in 6 weeks. And I was like, first of all, y'all city ain't that busy to already be deleting people that just haven't been here. Okay, so say I was like, oh my god, that was so epic. I wish I caught the beginning of that crash. You can literally just clip it. I don't know how to shut it up. Oh. But I clipped it. You saw I only clipped it after the crash happened. It should be in my clips. Is it not? Don't hate on me. Oh, here it is. But it went back 1 minute and 30 seconds to literally me opening a screen. So I love that for roleplay. I wish Second Life would work with Second Life, but it doesn't. That game is called Beam, y'all. Don't get me tempted. My ass will get on Twitch right now and play Beam for the rest of the night. But that's super useful if you're making GTA roleplay videos so you don't miss a moment and you don't have to record ongoing, which is super useful for your computer space. Another thing that I forgot that I did want to mention is what I use to, like, say I did finish that video that we had open in Premiere Pro. Did I close it? Sure did. There are a couple things that I do. I've talked about this before. I'm not going to open my drive because I don't know what's up in there. But I do like using Google Drive to transfer files from my computer to my phone if I'm editing like a reel or something like that. I can upload it here. I have the app on my phone, so I could just immediately download it there. For me, it does take a little long lately. I don't know why. So the other thing I like to use is WeTransfer. And no, that's not immediately show my name. WeTransfer is another one where you can either email yourself a file, it's just a download file, super easy, or you can get a link. And usually I'll send a link to myself, open it up on my phone, download it, and upload it to whatever platform I need to put it on. Instagram and TikTok do let you post to their websites. I'm glad they weren't naked. I got a little nervous for a second. But they allow you to post. This is also, I don't know if everyone has the option, but this is also where you go live. Somebody was asking me like how on earth I was going live on Instagram the other day, but you can start a live video from your PC, so you can use OBS with it from here. But you can also just post whatever videos. A lot of times I'll put my reel here, save it as a draft. Can I save it as a draft? I think so, right? Wait, no, I can't. This looks different than what it looked like before. Yeah, you can't save as draft. But anyway, WeTransfer is super easy. And they delete your videos after a while so they don't clog up your PC or whatever, or your account. And I have the free version of WeTransfer. I've never needed to pay. You only need to pay if you need to transfer like, I don't know how many files. I've never had the need for it. But yeah, that's that. What else? I think that's everything, right? Beam is fun though. If you need to take out some rage, get Beam. There's no like people walking around. There's no people in the game at all, like not even driving the cars. I heard there are mods that can allow you to do so, but I haven't used them. I think that's everything. Any like lingering questions? Oh, let's make that Black Dragon sound. But yeah, I want to see all creations. Good, happy editing. I want to pop in Second Life for a little bit. We are watching trash reality TV while I clean my apartment. So if you want to join us, come hop on Discord. It's, what's that show? Two Hots Handle? That's what we were watching earlier. I think it was just me and the Yams for a second in there. But come hang out on Discord. I hope this helps. Feel free to tag me your videos that you've created if any of this has been useful. Slap the like, subscribe, all those things, por favor. All the things that I forget to mention. I love making videos, so hopefully I'll be doing more of it now that I'm not streaming for 19 hours a day. But I will see you guys Friday. I'll be live on Twitch, and then Sunday I will be back here on YouTube. If I don't see you before then, enjoy the rest of your week and your weekends. But yeah, bye.